Well, I'm here with Simon Berry, who's cycled down, not quite from Warwickshire, but certainly from Euston to deliver the package to the Cabinet Office. You've been working on this all weekend as well as the last few weeks. Has it all been worth it, Simon?
Well, we have been working on it, I think would be overclose. Yes, it certainly has. It's certainly been the most rewarding bid that I've ever produced. I haven't produced that many, but it's usually a bit of a cloak and dagger exercise and you go around secretly recruiting people to help you. This was so refreshing and a completely different approach, which really has, added value to the bid, not just in terms of the people behind it, but the thoughts and insights that we gathered in the process. Excellent. Really enjoyed it.
And has it been a lot more work doing it this way?
No, it hasn't really. We haven't had to come up with all the ideas ourselves for a start. There's been technical things about, I wish people would use the same version of Word and things like that, but that's really, really very minor. It's been pretty straightforward.
And are there any particular things which you think have been a big improvement on a closed bid that have come out of this?
Oh yes, when we first started out, we've got experience amongst ourselves of innovation anyway, and we came up with a sort of basic idea of how we thought the process worked from a practical point of view. But to have people early on coming in and saying, oh yeah, well, that works in my situation, that maps onto what I've experienced, but also saying, well, but have you thought of evaluation, have you thought about the learning and so on? No, it's been excellent, really good.
There's been a core team working on this, but a lot of other people came in and contributed as well. Do you want to give a mention to a few people?
Yeah, well, look at that. This is the bid, and these are all the people that have contributed in one way or another. And there's a lot of them, and of course mentioning one or two runs the risk of sort of disappointing the majority. But let me just highlight a couple. Ahina Patel came in when we had a very ragged bid up on the site and spent a significant time looking at that and looking at what other people had said and made a significant contribution to the final bid. We had all the names that escape me now, but we had Matt, for example, from Unique Social Enterprise, and Simon Marshall from What's Your Point up in Warwickshire come in at a very early stage also and say, yeah, that model works in our experience. Tim Davis from, I forget the name now, Practical something or other, but anyway, Tim came in again with very, very detailed comments on a later version of the bid. So yeah, it has really benefited from the insights of others, and what we started thinking we were going to deliver has been modified significantly on the basis of what people have said on the website.
But does it need to stop now? The bid's gone in, but the site's still there.
Well, I was just thinking about that coming down on the train, and this in a sense is just a line in the sand. This proposal isn't finished yet. So keep your contributions coming. There's a period now between now and the actual implementation of the Innovation Exchange, and we can make this a lot better between now and then. And then when the Innovation Exchange itself starts, that's going to be a learning process as well. So no, it goes on.
And do you have a message for our competitors? We think maybe 20 other people have put in bids.
Again, I was thinking about this coming down on the train. Why should the openness stop now? Why doesn't everyone put their bids? They have to leave the financial information out. But why doesn't everyone put their bids on the website? They'd be welcome there, and let the people decide who should run the Innovation Exchange.
So we'll make this a truly open competition.
That's right. Yes.
Thanks, Simon.
Thank you, David.